Hello everybody and welcome back to a lovely day on Sandy Bay. We have got the Class Action 950 with the dual wheels front and back, and we have got on the back of there our Väderstad seed drill. This is a direct drill, and today we're going to be planting some oats because I've not done oats before. It's about time I did them. I think I've already filled it up. I did it yesterday. Yep, I did, and it's already set to go. The only thing is we need to also take another tractor, probably a Massey Ferguson actually, because what I want to do is I want to have the roller going behind us, and that will effectively fertilise the crop. Obviously not in real life, but in Farming Simulator that is the way it works. So we'll drop that off there. I'm hoping to use the one with the front loader. Might take the front loader off though. Just need to find a good place for it. Actually, I guess we don't need to take it off. It could stay on there. We'll just put it on to follow me. Now the roller is over at the other farm, over at Willow Farm. So we're going to have to go and fetch that first of all. There we go, that's all set up. So we'll drive over there. Obviously, it's a slight hazard having these great big dual wheels. We can take them off, but you wouldn't usually put them on at the field, so we're going to have to go up there like this, I think. It makes it more interesting anyway. So we'll just go up there like this and see how the traffic reacts to it. I'm sure we'll be very popular. Should be okay. We are overhanging by a wheel's width. We'll just have to pull over if a car comes. I've just spotted this car which is on the way. We'll pull over here just so they can pass. We are causing a little bit of chaos. Now we don't really need to be here with this tractor, so I'm just going to park it out the way in the yard somewhere. Meanwhile, if the other tractor is still following us, it is still on the minimap, just about. There it is. It's on the way. Yeah, meanwhile, that will be attached to the roller. So here is the Massey Ferguson. It has finally arrived. Now this roller is a little bit unusual, but it is still very good. If you haven't watched my other video when I was using this, you probably won't have seen it, but basically this roller, it acts like a fertiliser spreader. So technically you have to fill it up with fertiliser for it to actually do any rolling, which sounds very bizarre, but the reality is you don't have to fill it up, it will just automatically charge you, which is equally as strange. So it costs you money to roll a field, but I know a way around it. We're just going to add the money back again afterwards in the XML file, because it's just really weird that you'd be charged to roll a field. You'd be charged fertiliser. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but we'll get around it. Not really helped myself here. So I'm heading up this way. We'll turn left at the next junction, and it's a bit of a quieter way, and also it's a single carriageway road instead of a single track road, so there is more space for us. I noticed the Massey Ferguson has once again lost our track, but we can get this thing set up anyway. Good, no traffic. Let's begin work. So I showed you this field in yesterday's episode, and it isn't a huge field. It's quite big, but it's certainly not going to be anything too big for the capabilities of this tractor or drill. We'll get it unfolded already. And once I have sort of started off, we'll get the other tractor. It should have followed us, but it didn't bother. So we'll just have to get it in a minute or two. Anyway, let's begin. We are on oats. I think that's oats. It does look like a lot of oats. So let's just have a look. It should tell us on here. I always forget which way to click. Fruit types. We haven't done much. It's that tiny bit down there, but yes, that is oats. That is like a yellow colour. So this is today's job, to drill and roll field number 5. And then probably, I don't know, 2 weeks time, we'll come and harvest this. And we might actually do another field as well. We'll just see how we go. Meanwhile, in the Massey Ferguson, we are still on the way. Yeah, the thing is, you see, because we have got this roller on and it consumes money as we're using it, it means that our money is going to dramatically go down. So at the end of this episode, I'm expecting us to be in minus numbers, but that isn't a problem. As I say, it looks bad, but we'll soon add it back again. That's where I got to with the seed drill. We can now set this off on follow me and get it all rolled as well. Get it done in one big sweep. Get it all nicely done. Ready for harvesting. And this isn't a bad tractor for the job either. It's about the right size for it. Only thing is, I think the roller is probably slightly... yeah, it's just slightly smaller than the seed drill itself. Anyway, let's get it done. Quite hard to see where it's actually been, but it is working. Obviously, the worker will do a much better job than me because it'll be following our exact track. We just need to get it into position. Back into the class, and yeah, that is working. Good. So we should get this done in no time. The reason why I've got the roller to follow us instead of me doing it afterwards is because it did get a little bit tedious going up and down the field like that. Although it is nice and realistic to roll, because you can't really see too much change in the field texture when you do it, it can get a bit, you know, boring. But it is so good that there's a roller. Right, let's just spin round. Of course, we'll be doing the headland at the end. Sometimes we'll do the headland first, just for the sake of the worker, just so it finds it easier. But as it's on follow me and it's just following us, it shouldn't be an issue. But I think that looks good. Dual wheels on this tractor looks really good. It suits it. I've used this tractor many times before. I started off with it in Chellington, and I don't think I ever put dual wheels on it then. And I don't know why, I just never thought of it. But yeah, it suits it. As you can already see, it's missing a few bits, the roller, but really, it's the minority, it doesn't really matter. It's getting most of it, and actually the amount that it is covering is very impressive considering that the roller isn't as wide as the drill. Maybe the sort of area which it triggers to change the field texture is actually wider than the roller itself, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's doing an okay job. Also, I'd just like to apologise for the quality of yesterday's video. I don't really know what happened. I was just editing it in Premiere Pro and it decided to totally wreck the quality of the video, and I couldn't find any way of getting it better. So in the end I just had to render it in the quality it was, which was actually pretty poor. And yeah, it's just the way I had to upload it, unfortunately. So if you don't watch in HD, you probably didn't see anything different to normal, but if you're watching in HD, you probably did notice that it wasn't very good. So sorry about that. Try and get it a bit better for next time, or this video in fact. Hopefully it's in higher quality today. So as you can see, I have just quickly put it onto a worker, very quickly, because look at our money dropping. Just so we can have a bit of a look around, see the tractors go past us and stuff, get some better camera angles. The only thing about it going on a worker is I think the drill is actually driving through the hedge and through the trees. But yeah, it looks good when it's coming up the field. I'll do another quick video as it comes back up again. I have to say though, although I hate having it on a worker because it costs so much money, it does do a very good job. One thing's for sure, they have vastly improved the worker functionality from FS13 to 15. You probably realised that over a year ago though, when it was released. Just looking forward to the next one. Just can't even begin to imagine how much better it will be than this one, and this one's really good. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be as good as we all hope it's going to be. Yeah, that's a lot of hopes. We are just over halfway. We have still got 76% seed left, so I didn't even need to fill it really. But yeah, really looking forward to an oat harvest. I assume it'd be similar to a wheat or a barley harvest, just obviously a different crop type. But still looking forward to it. When we sell some of the grain which we got from that field the other day, we will be able to actually buy some more fields and probably do a bit more multi-fruit. I think one thing's for sure, we're definitely going to have to go and wash these tractors after doing this. This one, I'm surprised actually is so dirty. We haven't done that much with it, but it needs a wash, so we'll just take them both back down to Sandy Bay Farm. I did buy a pressure washer the other week, and apparently I already had one, so I'd better go and sell that. In fact, that would give us about £4,000 back. Okay then, so the final strip, and then we'll just do the headlands, and then we're done. Actually didn't take as long as I thought it would do. I feel like doing another field now, but we don't have another one, which is ready I don't think, so we will wait. Actually no, we do have other fields, but they're all very big. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. I do want to go and get these things cleaned, and then we'll be able to reap the rewards from this field in a few weeks' time. In fact, we'll be spending quite a bit of time up this way in the next few episodes, because we're going to have the sugar beet harvest, which is just over there, and then we've got this harvest. It's a very quick harvest, but we've still got this one to harvest in the next few weeks as well. So yeah, it's going to be quite busy, got a lot to do. And that, I think, is me done. Just going to have to wait for the other tractor to finish. It's just going over where I just went, and then we'll be ready to go. Oh yes, look at our money. Minus 135. But I think it's about £5,000 we need to add back again in the XML file. So that's what we'll have to do. And once that tractor gets to the gateway, we'll have to fold up the roller so it can actually drive on the road. I think it can probably go back to Sandy Bay Farm. We've got more space now because in the Gold Edition there was a lot more storage added to the map, which is what it was really lacking before. Right, stop. Whoa, that was close. Let's get that thing folded up. Switched off first. You have to switch it off. There we go. Good. And now we just have to make our fairly treacherous drive back to the other yard. Oh, hang on. Gateway. Need to shut it. If you've read any of the comments which I get when I don't shut a gate, yes, you really do have to be shutting gates if you're doing a Let's Play on YouTube, it seems, because, yeah, it doesn't go down too well if you leave a gate open, I've noticed. So from now on, I'm going to have to remember to shut every single gate which I open, unless I have to leave it open intentionally. One other thing, which I've just thought of, is I sometimes, from time to time, get comments asking why are my videos the length they are. They tend to be between 20 and 30 minutes. And there are a number of contributing factors to the reason why they are that length. Now, I could, if I really wanted to, throw out a 45-50 minute video. However, the main reason is because of my internet speed. And you've heard this story many times before. I just will not be able to upload that length of file in that time. Hang on, I'm causing chaos. So if I was to do a 50-minute video, 45-minute video, there would only be a video once every 2 days, which I'm sure would not be too popular. That would not be a popular decision to do. So that is one reason why they are the length they are. The other reason is because I find that 20 to 30 minutes is the optimum length of video, because if you do it too long, it can get a bit boring to watch and you just start skipping through it, and then eventually you get bored and then you don't watch anymore. So that is why I kind of do bite-sized videos instead of great big massive videos. Not only that, but if I have to do an hour video maybe every day, I think I'd probably start to lose enthusiasm doing it this way. I think it keeps the videos a lot more interesting. Obviously, you can reserve judgment for that, but yeah, I just think that 20 to 30 minutes is the best length. Obviously, you can have your own opinion. You might think that 40 minutes is great, 50 minutes is great, who knows? But yeah, that is the reason why they are the length they are, and I don't think I'll be changing it anytime soon. But we are back at the yard. I'm going round this way because this is the way through the field to the pressure washer. You can go the other way, but it's a bit muddy. Fill the yard with mud. So yes, I put that pressure washer over there. Apparently I have another one. I do. You fool, Daggerwin. How can you possibly put a new one there when you have one here? Oh, almost ran over this one anyway. Yes, I'm going to have to sell one of those, because what is the point? What is the point having two so close to each other? Where is it? Just going to have to locate it. There it is. So that is a bit of money back. Obviously not a great deal, but it is still a bit. So we'll wash the class tractor first of all. The other one, again, has fallen off the radar, so it's probably crashed. But that gives us time to sort this one out and put it all away and everything. We'll probably clean the drill too. That's the tractor done. Now for the seed drill. Doesn't have to be immaculate. think that's probably good enough. So let's put the pressure washer away. And we can now, of course, remove the dual wheels. We're back at the yard. We've got some tools with us. And we've also got somewhere to put them. So, I've forgotten how you do it. How do you do it? We need to be on the actual tractor. You press keypad 9 and 8. There we go. Wow, that makes it look a lot smaller. But it is ready. Oh, look at that. You didn't see anything. That gate was never open. We just need to find a place to put the seed drill. In there will do nicely. Or, actually, thinking about it, because we might be using this tractor again with the seed drill very soon, we might just put it into here and keep it attached. There is a bale spike behind us. Can't go back too far. So where did it get to? Oh, look at this. It has decided to create a blockade in the middle of the road, right at the junction. We will let the traffic clear and then we'll head back to the yard. Oh, what a mess. We could have also had dual wheels on this tractor. It does have the function, but I don't think it would have been digging in as much, and what was on the back was a lot lighter than the seed drill, so probably wasn't necessary. But you've probably already commented and said you could have had the dual wheels on. I've only just noticed. That will have to be for next time. You can also change the number plate, I believe, but I'm not quite sure how you can do that. There's also IC. You can open the doors and stuff like that. We'll just wait until we get back into the yard though, so we don't smash the door off. We'll head round this way. And again, we'll clean it. Anyway, the yard is looking a bit neater, except for the header which has fallen off the trailer. That's probably fallen off because it was on a gradient. It's neater than it was. It was a right tip at one point, so things are getting tidier. But we must cherish this tractor. It's our tractor. It's not rented, so we need to keep it nice and clean. At the moment, it's a right state. I don't think the roller gets dirty. I might be wrong, but it's done an awful lot of work so far, and it's yet to get any dirt on it. This one can be parked where we were going to put the other one. That is a great place for it. Might even get something in front of that. We'll put the tractor back in here. My Satec joystick, I've just realised, has disconnected itself. I think I'll have to plug it in again. It's probably pulled itself out the back of the PC. We'll just have to use the mouse to lower the front loader. Yep, I don't like using the mouse. It's way too sensitive. But there we go. That is the Massey Ferguson in the shed, the class in the shed, and the roller put away. So that is field number 5 completed. That is another day's work done. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. We will do something a bit different again tomorrow. Just haven't decided what to do yet, so we're going to have a bit of a think about that. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.